The soul of America is a river. Never before have we needed to drink from that river as much as we do today. It flows deep beneath the surface, way down at the Earth's core. To get to the river, you have to dig a well. No one can dig it for you. You must dig your own well. Our ancestors dug their wells. They dug them while standing in bread lines during the Depression. They dug them the day they volunteered to go fight Hitler. A woman sitting alone at a kitchen table in World War II. She hears the doorbell ring and trembles with fear. Is it a courier delivering a telegram? We regret to inform you that your husband died defending his country. Before answering the door, before making that long walk down the hallway, she knelt down, dipped her cupped hands into the river, and raised them to her lips. It doesn't matter how old you are or what physical ailments you have. Every American is strong enough to dig a well. That's what makes us Americans. We know how to reach the river. FDR in his wheelchair, surrounded by his White House staff. Can we help you, Mr. President? Can we help you dig your well? No, I have to do this by myself. You who have lost your job, your business is shut down. You who may be evicted from your apartment. You who fear that you may end up with nothing. Before you do anything else, you may want to think about the river. The river is waiting for you. Get real quiet and start digging. Believe me, you'll know it when you get there. It's wider than the Mississippi. River of integrity, river of kindness, river of generosity and compassion, river of service, river of, here, let me take care of that for you, river of determination and resilience, river of ingenuity, river of, let's have a cup of coffee and figure this out, river of oneness, river of fairness, river of the intrepid, river that says no matter what comes at us, we can handle it. The river of the American soul. The river that will never dry up and can never be polluted. The river that it is your birthright to drink from. Doctors and nurses are drinking from it right now. They're gulping it down. When you swallow that water, things start happening. Your fear subsides. You can think clearly. You're razor sharp, at your best. The embodiment of grace under pressure. It's why people keep flocking to this country year after year. They want to drink from the river and see who they become. See who they become. Imagine a teenage girl 100 years from now, standing before a memorial dedicated to those who lost their lives in the coronavirus pandemic of 2020. Engraved in marble are the names of the dead, along with a history of what transpired. The girl is reading about hospitals that were overrun, not enough ventilators, not enough beds, no vaccine, everyone quarantined, economic collapse, the nation brought to its knees. But not for long. The following words are also engraved on the memorial. Out of the crisis came a shift in the hearts and minds of the people. A more equitable spirit blossomed. This sparked a flurry of innovations that opened thousands of doors, unleashing the American workforce. The years of prosperity and abundance that followed the pandemic were steeped in gratitude for healthcare professionals who kept on pushing to flatten the curve and get patients breathing again. The nation's gratitude was everlasting for the steadiness of bus drivers and postal workers in a time of great peril and bleakness. The American people never forgot those who risked their lives to feed communities by stocking supermarket shelves and delivering pizzas. Our country finally understood that a person's wage is not an accurate measure of their dignity or importance. And one morning, the rich and poor met each other for the first time, standing on equal ground. And a light fell upon this land that wasn't there before. That same light is touching the face of the teenage girl 100 years from now, standing before the memorial. As she reads about how the previous century overcame the challenge, Her eyes drift back to the names of the dead. There's one thing she can't figure out. With all that danger lurking and all the uncertainty, how did that generation keep its cool? How did they keep from panicking? How did they do it? How on earth did they do it? Well, what happened was they drank from the river.